Okay, for this project, we are going to draw 3D forms using photos of you. So your first job is to get your iPad and a plain background and just take random photos of pieces of your body, hands, feet, knees, etc. You want to crop them, and then you want to turn them black and white. So you should have a group like this to work from. Now you're going to open Procreate and you're going to upload one photo at a time, and each one needs to be on a separate layer. So you can see that I've already started. I have a few in here already. They grouped actually by themselves, but I'll show you how to do that. So you go to the plus, insert a photo, go to your roll, choose one, and here you are. Now the arrow will help you make it as big as you want. And then you're going to crop it out. So there's a gesture that's hidden. So first you're going to start with a swirl, and you're going to trace around, this is funny, my nostrils, the part you want. And then you're going to 3-finger swipe down. And then you'll be able to see the cut and paste option. You can move it slightly, go to your layers, and then delete the sort of the background one that you don't want, and you're left with just the piece you wish. And then you keep repeating. Okay, you save that, add a new layer, and go back and import the rest. You want them on different layers so that you can move them individually. I also found it a little helpful to make them small to start with and kind of space them out on the edges so that I could see what I had. You can also make duplicates if you want to make 5 hands. You can do that too. There's an option under, if you swipe to the right, it'll say duplicate or delete, so be careful not to delete. And here's a few things you can play with. You can also hit distort, which will change your image. And you can hit warp. Those are both a lot of fun to kind of play with. It starts to look really abstract and not even like you anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly upload the rest of the photos. So again, you can see plus sign, choose your photo, enlarge it, crop it, 3-finger swipe down, cut and paste, and you got it. And then delete that last layer. Now I'm going to change the background so that the black and white photos are a little easier to see. This is really fun. And then I'm going to move them all separate. And now each time I want to move a piece, I have to select that one layer so that I know which one to move around. And you slowly build it up until it looks like a form. Imagine this was a chunk of clay, if you would. Once you've done that, you can merge them together so that it's one layer and make duplicates, because now you want to play with some of the other options. So now I have one kind of finished piece. I'm going to duplicate this one multiple times. And then if you hit the N next to the layer, there's a ton of options. And also up with a wand, there's a few options to play with. You can do this for hours. So here's a few examples of just playing with light and opacity, textures, all these things that you can find. This is a little strange. You can warp it. Just play with this as long as you wish. I even went back for the last one that's coming up, and I opened up a brush layer and I went back and painted on top, so you can do that as well. So have a lot of fun with this, and we'll see what kind of form you can create.